Level 1. The Errand Boy. You're 16 years old in Osaka. Your father left when you were 9. Not dead, just gone. One morning he was there, the next his shoes were missing from the doorway, and your mother never mentioned his name again. You live in Namba, the narrow streets behind the neon, where the restaurants put their garbage and the old men sit outside pachinko parlors at noon drinking canned beer. You dropped out of school in the second year of high school. No reason, you just stopped going. You spend your days doing nothing, until the day a man named Kenji notices you. Kenji is 34. He wears a gray suit that costs more than your mother makes in a month. He doesn't have a normal job. Everyone in the neighborhood knows what he is. Nobody says it out loud. He asks you to do one thing. Deliver an envelope to a man at a ramen shop on Dotonbori. Don't open it. Don't be late. Come back and tell him the man said thank you. That's it. You do it. The man at the ramen shop takes the envelope without looking at you. He says thank you. You go back to Kenji. He hands you 5,000 yen. You've never made money that fast in your life. The next week, Kenji has another envelope. You don't ask what's inside.
Level 2. The Foot Soldier. You're 19. 3 years of envelopes, errands, standing outside buildings in the rain. You know the hierarchy now, without anyone explaining it. You can read a room. You know which men get bowed to and which men do the bowing. Kenji brings you to a small office above a hostess bar in Shinsaibashi. 6 men inside. The oldest is 58. His name is Tanaka-san. His left hand is missing the tip of the little finger. He lost it 20 years ago as an apology for a mistake he made. He's never made another mistake since. They perform the Sakazuki ceremony, a formal cup of sake passed between you and Tanaka-san, elder to junior, oyabun to kobun, father to child. You drink. You are now kobun, a son of the family. Tanaka-san speaks only once directly to you that evening. The Yamaguchi-gumi has rules. You follow them and we protect you. You break them and we correct you. There is no third option.
Your first real job is debt collection. A restaurant owner in Tonoji borrowed 800,000 yen from the organization 3 months ago. He has paid nothing. You and an older soldier named Goto drive to his restaurant at closing time. Goto doesn't say much. He's done this 1,000 times. The owner opens the door. He sees your faces and tries to close it. Goto puts his foot in the gap. Inside. Quiet conversation. No yelling, no threats, just the numbers laid out calmly on the table. What he owes, what the interest has become, what happens if he doesn't pay by Friday. The owner's hands are shaking. He has a daughter. She's maybe 10 years old. She's watching from behind the kitchen door. You look at the floor. He pays on Thursday. Everything. He borrowed from a relative. You make 80,000 yen that week. You send half to your mother. She thinks you got a construction job.
Level 3. The Enforcer. You're 23. Goto is gone, arrested. 5 years for extortion. While he's inside, his salary continues. His family is taken care of. The organization pays for his children's school fees. This is the code. His job is yours now. Your territory is 6 blocks in Namba. 3 restaurants, 2 hostess bars, a pachinko parlor. Each one pays a monthly fee. It's not called protection money. It's called a contribution. The language matters. There's a new izakaya owner. Came from Tokyo. 2 months, no payment. You visit him yourself, alone. He's arrogant. He tells you this is a legitimate business. He tells you he knows his rights. He tells you he has a lawyer. You let him finish. Then you lean forward very quietly. Goto-san had a lawyer too. He's eating prison food in Osaka Detention Center right now. His lawyer visits once a month. The organization visits his family every week. You stand up. You leave.
The next morning, someone breaks every window in his izakaya. You didn't order it. You don't ask who did. The Monday after that, the owner comes to find you. He has an envelope.
Level 4, the lieutenant. You're 28. Tanaka-san promotes you to Wakashugashira, lieutenant. You oversee 12 men now. You're not collecting anymore, you're managing. Every week your men report to you. Every week you report to Tanaka-san. The money flows upward. Your cut is taken before it moves. A soldier named Mori starts showing up late. Then he misses a collection. Then the numbers don't add up. 120,000 yen short. He says it was a bad month. You know he's lying. You have a private conversation with Mori, just the two of you in a parked car. The money is short. It has been short 3 times. Mori doesn't answer. If I bring this to Tanaka-san, there's only one outcome. You know what that outcome is. So I'm giving you 1 week. Pay back what you took, all of it. Then you will go to Tanaka-san and perform yubitsume. You will apologize with your finger, and that will be the end of it. 7 days later, Mori delivers the money. He cuts off the tip of his left finger, wraps it in white cloth, and presents it to Tanaka-san with both hands. Tanaka-san accepts it without expression. Mori keeps his life. Tanaka-san says nothing to you about it. His silence is the compliment. Level 5, the underboss. You're 35. Tanaka-san's health is failing. The decisions flow through you now, and everyone knows it. You manage the organization's legitimate businesses, a construction company, a real estate firm, 3 restaurants that lose money on paper but never close. The money flows through them and comes out clean. A rival family, the Sumiyoshi-kai, has moved into a district near Umeda. 2 of your men were beaten badly last week. A warning. You don't respond with violence, not yet. You arrange a meeting on neutral ground, a private room in a kaiseki restaurant in Kyoto. You arrive with 2 men. They arrive with 2 men. You drink sake. You eat expensive food. You speak very carefully. 3 hours later, a new boundary is established, written on nothing, remembered by everyone. No blood. That's the victory. You have a wife. She knew who you were before she said yes. You have a daughter. She's 4. She doesn't know anything yet. Level 6. The Oyabun. You're 42. Tanaka-san died in his sleep on a Tuesday in November. A peaceful death. The kind of death almost nobody in this life gets. 200 men, black suits, perfect silence. After the burial, the cup is passed. You drink. You are the Oyabun now, the father. Your family has 400 members across Osaka. Every decision stops with you. A soldier gets arrested, you decide whether to pay his legal fees. A member violates the code, you decide the punishment. You decide who lives and who doesn't. You don't sleep well anymore. 4 hours most nights, sometimes 3. The National Police Agency has a file on you. Your phone is monitored. You say nothing on the phone that could be used against you. The old methods are dying. The organization must adapt or shrink. You choose to adapt. At night, sitting in your garden, you think about Tanaka-san. He lived to 72. He died in his bed. In this life, that is a miracle.
Level 7. The Ghost. You're 51. The laws have changed everything. Half your revenue streams are gone. Members are leaving. Younger men don't want the life anymore. And then the government moves. Operation Shuketsu, the largest coordinated anti-Yakuza operation in the history of the National Police Agency. Simultaneous raids across 17 prefectures. They have everything: wire recordings, financial records, testimony from a member who turned informant 2 years ago and you never knew. You are arrested at 5:47 in the morning. You are in a robe in your kitchen making tea. 40 officers. They treat you with formal courtesy the entire time. This is Japan. Even the arrests are quiet. 7 years. The cell is small. The rules are strict. You spend 7 years reading history, economics,
Philosophy. You have nothing but time. Your daughter comes every month. 7 years. She never misses a visit. She never asks you to explain your life, but she never asks you back into hers.
Level 8. The end. You are released at 58 years old. Your wife waited. She never left. Your daughter is 20. She studies medicine. She calls on Sundays, but she doesn't invite you into her life. You live quietly now. A small apartment in Kobe, morning walks along the harbor, old man in a coat. Nobody knows your name anymore. The organization continued without you. Someone else became Oyabun while you were inside. The machine kept running. It always does. Sometimes a young man passes you on the street, 19, 20 years old. The look in his eyes, hungry, watching the men with money, thinking there's a shortcut. You know that look. You wore it once. You don't say anything. There's nothing to say that he would hear. He'll learn the same way you learned, or he won't learn at all. The machine doesn't stop for anyone. It never did. It never will.